This is Daytona, situated about 5 miles from the Atlantic Ocean. Opened in 1959, 2.5 miles long. Capacity, 101,500. And the home of NASCAR's last regular season race. The playoffs start next week, but first, the prologue. The championship quest ends right here for all but a few. One spot up for grabs. The definition of must win. The word we're looking for is desperation, and there'll be plenty of it pumping through these engines. Because there is no direct path to victory at Daytona. But victory is what it'll take for those on the outside looking in. Which character joins our playoff story? Their time is now, before the real tale begins. With the field set, the playoff plot thickens.
Chapter 1, Darlington.
Welcome to Darlington. Main exports, cotton, peanuts, and racing. Our story starts here. 16 drivers who for 7 months, 19 states, 26 races, and 14 different winners fought for this, the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs.
We cordially request the pleasure of your company for the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs.
A gentlemanly affair pitting teammates against teammates and friends against friends in a 10-race do-or-die battle for the championship. The year is 2021, but at Darlington, history seeps from the asphalt. And on Labor Day weekend, someone gets closer to the cup. After Denny kicks our story off with his first win of the year, the circuit heads to Richmond. There's a reason they call it the action track.
Cameron, oh, big hit there for the one of Kurt Busch.
And Truex gets in on the fun. Two races, two winners, and a series on edge.
Your presence is requested in Bristol.
Vámonos, amigos. The first cutoff race is here as the fight to advance drives into the dust light at Bristol.
We're racing at Bristol. Everybody is on their feet.
Over the years, men of different temperaments, from bad to mean, have learned the hard truth. Bristol doesn't care about your feelings. And while most bubbles are fun, playoff bubbles are not. Big names facing elimination. Racing's Coliseum lit up under the bright lights, and stakes as high as the surrounding mountains. We go from 16 to 12 at NASCAR's baddest track. And bad it is for the first 4 drivers leaving our story, while Larson gets back in his winning ways at NASCAR's Bull Ring. The round of 12 starts in the desert, where Denny gambles and wins at Vegas. You gotta watch yourself at Talladega, or you'll get run over.
Do what you gotta do, Bubba Wallace, big block.
And while the sky's open and cut our time in Alabama short, the rain can't wash away this historic win. Welcome to Charlotte, NASCAR's home, and the site of playoff race number 6. Adieu is French for goodbye. And we bid farewell to 4 more drivers at the Roval.
What is a Roval anyway?
The question is often pondered. The answer, dear friends, 17 turns, 2.28 miles, and something called a chicane.
That looks difficult.
Nobody's saying it's a stroll down a tree-lined promenade. but it can be beat with precision, aggression, and some luck. Favorites? You got the obvious, the leader and the first winner. Elimination is just around this corner. Halfway to the Cup means only half the playoff field advances at Charlotte.
Kyle Larson through the chicane for the final time. He will win at the Charlotte Roval.
Our characters are ready to ride as the round of 8 begins in Texas. Crazy things happen when pressure meets speed.
Nice car. Be a shame if something happened to it.
From points leader to 8th place, the race to the Cup is wide open. Who gets off on the right foot in the Lone Star State?
I did not see us winning.
Championship 4.
Next up, a duel in the heartland. As drivers crack under the pressure, a win will cure what ails them. Another race, another chance to make it to the next round. If you want to compete in Phoenix, it's time to make a move in Kansas.
Me? Yep.
The round of 8 is the Larson Show. 2 wins place Kyle in the championship driver's seat before the final cut and madness at Martinsville.
Chapter 9. Martinsville.
Henry Clay Earls built Martinsville Speedway in 1947. Over the next 7 decades, legends and scoundrels.
Scoundrels?
Yes, scoundrels. Anyways, for over 70 years, Martinsville represented one thing, the best of NASCAR. With the best racing
Checker flag right there, you want it.
and the best trophy. So it's fitting that to be this year's best, one of our characters will have to win here. How important is Sunday's race? Here's an expert to explain.
It's important.
Thanks, Jimmy. Story time's almost up. Win, get a clock, and a shot at the Cup at Martinsville.
That's the championship 4?
Our 4 finalists are here.
You can't spell championship without champion.
I'm sorry, did somebody say my name?
Tell them Kyle Larson says the Cup is mine.
This will be my greatest performance.
9 races. From casinos to coast. For number 10, and these Globetrotters carry on at Phoenix, where our story's final chapter is written. The plot is thick as a desert cactus. Pair won't add another trophy to their shelves, while others look to write their names into Cup lore for the first time.
Winning just one of these trophies is tough. Trust me.
NASCAR's history is scattered with legends who seized the moment. Who from our championship 4 joins them in Phoenix?
You'll find a pair of safety glasses and earplugs under your seats. Please feel free to use them.
We haven't had this energy of fans. This place is packed. They can feel the energy in the air from the fans. It's going to be an epic day, and this is an epic event.
Well, folks, that was a season for the storybook.
Yes, of course.
After all was said and done, only one driver got to etch his name in history.
Kyle Larson a year ago watched the race from North Carolina. Today, he's a Cup Series champion.
Old Kyle grasped the opportunity history set out before him, nabbing his first title.
Welcome to the club.
A memorable final chapter in the desert.